Let's read this. Girlfriend, 29, female, earns roughly the same salary as me. I, 30, male, and does not want to share finances with me. Can someone please give me some insight? Hi, all. I've been dating a girl for about 13 months, and we have started to discuss finances a bit more now that the honeymoon phase is over. At first, I was always paying for most of the nights and evenings out because I was the one planning everything and leading in that regard. Inviting her out on dates, suggesting certain activities. However, recently, we have begun to take trips together, and she still insists that I pay for everything, or at least the vast majority of the cost of the activities, including flights and hotels on trips we have planned together. Her logic is that she contributes to the relationship in other ways. Emotional support, maintaining her apartment, bullshit. She has told me that we should both lean into our respective strengths, and mine is on the financial side, while hers is on the emotional side. Okay. We even did some couples therapy for a check-in regarding some major issues that came up regarding our culture and religious backgrounds. However, she has even suggested that I pay for the entire therapy process because it was her idea to initiate therapy. She provided me with a bit of an intro background as to why it would be a good idea at our stage to look into it. Well, for reference, we are both working professionals with graduate degrees that make six-figure incomes. Can someone please give me some insight? Buddy. Well, one, you led the relationship with your wallet. So when you lead with your wallet, that woman's going to expect that through the entire relationship. You started off wrong. This woman is she's a lazy partner, and she looks at you as a simp to pay for everything. How can you really save and put money away for your future? If you wanted to get married and buy a house and all that, how can you put money away when you're paying for everything? There's no way that this woman makes six figures and she refuses to spend a dime. This woman don't like you. She's using you. And you started it off wrong. Do not ever lead with your wallet as a man. Women will take advantage of that. You both make six figures. Why the hell isn't she paying for anything? She does not respect you and she does not like you. Because I'm pretty sure there's men out there that she banged easily and they didn't have to spend a dime for her. You need to put your foot down as a man. Tell her this is what you're not going to do anymore moving forward, because you need to start saving money. Put money aside for your future. If you do plan on marrying this woman, you want to put money away for a ring, a house, all that. How can you do that when you're paying for everything? This woman looks at you as a simp. You started off acting as a simp. I don't know if you've never had that many relationships in the past, but stop giving her husband treatment. Y'all are not even married. Why does she expect you to pay for everything? This woman is lazy. You're talking about, I'm leading. That's not leading. When you're paying for everything, no. You need to put your foot down as a man. This woman makes six figures and she can't pay for anything. That's not a partner. This woman's going to end up becoming a liability for you in the future. So what happens when you lose your job? If you lose this six-figure income, do you think she's going to be loyal to you? I don't think that. I think if you lost your job, I think if you went through a minor setback, she would go on to the next person. She would try to find better than you. And that's what happens most of the times. When men start leading with a wallet and they're paying for everything, when you go through a minor setback in life where you lose money, she's going to be gone. You need to stop paying for everything. Put your foot down as a man. She's taking advantage of you and she's taking you for granted. When a woman really likes you, she's going to care about your pockets. If you're taking her out to fancy restaurants, there's going to be a time where she's going to be like, listen, let's do something cheaper than this. She's going to offer to go half sometimes. She's going to offer, oh, do you want me to take care of this? She does not like you. And she's settled in. I wouldn't even say she's settling because she has so much to gain in the relationship than you. She makes a six-figure income. You're paying for everything. She doesn't have to spend anything. So she's able to save a lot of money just being with you and using you as a simp beta male provider. You got to get out of that. You don't get any brownie points for doing this. So as a man, you need to put your foot down as a man and stop being taken advantage of. Because I'm pretty sure the guy she really wants, he don't got to pay a dime. And that happens a lot. When a woman really loves a man, he doesn't have to really do much. That's why you've seen a lot of women in the past, they've been with broke dudes, but even though that dude was broke, she loved that man. She didn't require that much of him. So there's no benefit in being in this relationship if you're paying for everything. How are you able to save anything? You can't save no money. And even though you're making six figures, the news report says six figures is low income, which is insane. But due to inflation and due to the economy, everything is getting so expensive. You're paying for everything. How would you have any money to put towards a house if you wanted to make that next step? How can you put money towards a ring, a wedding? Because I'm pretty sure she wants a nice, fancy wedding, and I'm pretty sure her parents ain't gonna pay for it. Why would they? They got you. You paying for everything. So as a man, I think you need to just put your foot down, be respectful, and just let her know that you're not going to be paying for everything. You guys can go half sometimes, and you don't have to be rude or disrespectful. Say it in a calm, make sure you're calm, don't raise your voice, and just handle it in a classy way. Women are insane expecting a man to pay for everything. That's not how it is in reality. That's not how life works. But clearly it's working for her, but that's not going to be everyone's reality. So this woman is taking advantage. She's taking advantage of you, and you need to put your foot down. So again, fellas, let me know what you think in the comments. There ain't nothing wrong with going 50-50. The way the economy is right now, most people don't even got it. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.